Episode of the Arsenal career mode here on FC24 as we go ahead and now go face off against Newcastle, Man City, and then the first leg of the quarterfinals of the Champions League, in which last episode we came back and won 3-0 in the second leg to beat Real Sociedad 4-3 on aggregate. We now face off against Leipzig in the quarterfinals with PSG taking on Real Madrid, Bayern taking on Benfica, and then Barcelona taking on Feyenoord. We get knocked out in the FA Cup to Manchester City, a 4-3 thriller. We just couldn't get the job done on the end of there. Everton beats Spurs on there, so this is City's FA Cup run to lose. As far as the Premier League, we currently sit in fourth, 9 points behind Manchester United with a game in hand, which is against Newcastle. Could go up to 6 points. We could also leap above Man City and then also put 3 points in between us and Man City as well as we play them in today's episode. If you are enjoying this series, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. And as far as board objective goes, we are up to 30 out of 35 for new men on the block. We still have one home loss, which is great. 43 out of 45 for Starboy Saka. Odegaard has 14 out of 20 assists. We are 69 out of 90 Premier League goals. And we have completed the Champions League objective by reaching the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Obviously, we are going to go into this game. We are going to rotate it somewhat slightly. Jesus is actually going to get dropped. Trossard is going to come on. Partey is going to go ahead and get dropped as well. And Kai Havertz is going to get the start over Martin Odegaard. Ben White is going to get the start over Timber. And we are going to go into this game and try and get the win over Newcastle to leap above Man City in the league and get 6 points closer, or 3 points closer to Manchester United. Good ball in for Barnes. Newcastle looking for their first attack. Ramsdale makes a great save, makes another save, bouncing on the floor. It comes off Isaac's hands, though. It's out for a goal kick, or not goal kick, a free kick. Barnes, Isak, Almiron, Longstaff, Joe Willock just sitting still in the middle. Cutting past Ngari, in for Harvey Barnes. Isak on the shot. Isak will take the lead for Newcastle against the run of play. It's kind of been all Arsenal this first half. Isak will score, and it'll make it 1-0 for Newcastle. Saka will lay it off for Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz now has a little bit of room to run. Kai Havertz with the shot, saved and blocked, and out for halftime. 1-0 down against Newcastle here. Singari, Gabriel, Declan Rice now. Declan Rice in for Trossard. Trossard in for Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz on his left foot. Kai Havertz makes it 1-1 here for Arsenal here at the Emirates, as we look quickly to get back into action, try and get that second goal and take the lead. Cross comes in, Declan Rice, and Odegaard will help clear it. Now Thomas Partey in for Martinelli, the quick man Martinelli. He should be in behind here. Gabriel Martinelli gets past Breno, only Nick Pope to beat. Gabriel Martinelli gives Arsenal the lead. Coming on as a sub at striker, unnatural position for him, but he gets the job done no matter what. It's 2-1 for Arsenal here with 14 minutes left to go. Joe Willock, Saliba stopped it. Bakayoko. Martinelli intercepted, also fouled in the build-up. We played it around. Don't lose this game now. Don't tie this game now. It's Isak. It's Saliba trying to defend. It's Thomas Partey in the midfield looking to shut down Joelinton. Out wide for Harvey Barnes. Timber, the fresh legs, trying to keep up with them. Bueno now. Thomas Partey wins the ball back. Game over. Arsenal win 2-1 against Newcastle. Manchester City up next, I believe, at the Etihad as well. We win that game. We're in a good position to fight for the title here. It's the same 11 to take on City as an FA Cup. It's the same 11 as well from City to take on Arsenal here as well. We're 2 points clear of them. They sit now in 5th with Liverpool, Arsenal, Spurs, and Man United in the top 4. We win this game, we now become 3 points closer to Manchester United if they were to drop points. I need them to at least lose one more game for sure. And then I have to also beat them. We played in the second to last game of the season. We still have to play Tottenham as well, so we could take care of them as well. But we have to at least win against Manchester City, and we have to hope that City or United and Tottenham both drop points before we play each of them, as we look to build a title challenge here in the latter half of the season while still focusing on the Champions League. Unfortunately, we don't focus on FA Cup anymore as we got knocked out to Manchester City in last episode, and Gabriel Jesus is in behind already. It's out for a corner, but we are looking to get our revenge from City after last episode getting knocked out. Jack Grealish now. Jack Grealish against Gabriel, and for Haaland, 1-0 City. It's just no, you can't stop Haaland. Saliba, Deco, Martinelli in for Gabriel Jesus, turns on his defender, gets past another one. Gabriel Jesus leveled things up here at the Etihad at his former home ground. It's 1-1. We finally break down that Manchester City defense. It looked like it was coming, but it just couldn't do it. Odegaard, hey, Martinelli, Declan Rice now out for Odegaard. Martin Odegaard in for Martinelli in for Declan Rice to take the lead before halftime. Arsenal in front. It's 2-1 here against Manchester City. Grealish now. They're trying to level it up before halftime. He gets past Timber. He gets past Saliba. Both chasing him down. Grealish didn't take that chance. So it's Jorginho. It's Ramsdale with the save. Gabriel palms it up. Not palms it away, he boots it away. Halftime up 2-1 against City. Rico Lewis now on the ball. Rico Lewis, Jorginho! He leveled things up against his former club. Again, I'm going to keep saying this every time I play this guy. He should not be at Manchester City right now. The game literally bugged on me. He signed a pre-contract agreement in December. That shouldn't be possible into January when he has contract expiring. He joined them in January 1st, and now he's scoring against his former club when it should be quite literally impossible to do so. But here we are. It forced me to buy a signing for Sangari. I was looking ready for midfield anyway, but it literally forced me to bring in Sangari. And now Saka. And honestly, I like Sangari a lot more than Jorginho anyway, but still. Grealish, Timber gets cut, Saliba gets cut, Haaland scores, City take the lead. This is the hardest game I've ever played. As soon as I say that, I get the ball back. It's Odegaard now. Bukayo Saka out wide. Bukayo Saka in for Jesus. He'll lay it off for Martinelli. Martinelli will level things up here. It's 3-3. A chance to maybe try and grab a winner now with 15-ish minutes left to go. It's 3-3 on the day. We're going to have to make some changes to freshen things up here. Martinelli will come on for Trossard. Bakayoko will come on for I don't know who yet. Sangari will come on for Partey. And Ben White will come on for Zinchenko. However, these two will switch. That way Timber is still on a +1 at left back. Bakayoko is going to come on. He's just going to come on in a more central role. He's going to play left cam. And I'm actually going to put him on the right-hand side with Odegaard on the left-hand side. Ben White, please. Keep holding on to the ball. Ben White into Bakayoko. Bakayoko now in for Jesus. Back to Bakayoko. Bakayoko now has space to run. Bakayoko in for Trossard to give Arsenal the win, possibly. The literal same score as the FA Cup, just flipped around in our favor this time. It's 4-3 at the moment. Sangari. KDB still on the ball. It's Jorginho. Ramsdale save. He was going to the shops. Ramsdale was going to the shops. Jorginho saved, and he'll come off for Matheus Nunes. Ederson is up for Man City here. Please, Trossard, clear it. Yes. It'll fall for Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus is in behind now. Gabriel Jesus to give the win over his former club. Gabriel Jesus, he's just going to carry us into the back of the net. It's 5-3 here against Manchester City. We have surpassed them. We are still in a title race. Oh, my Lord, that might be the hardest game I've ever played. It's definitely the hardest game of this season. Might be the hardest game I ever played from either FIFA or FC, obviously. Holy cow. The referee has blown his whistle. The game is over. 5-3 here against City. The job is done. The job is done. Finally. Luton Town at home. Our back line is a little tired there, but it doesn't matter as we get the job done. Saka, Timber, and Saliba. So our back line who did the win there, with Saka scoring at the top in the 83rd to make it 3-0. A good win at home against Luton Town. Next up is Brighton. Man City have a game in hand. I believe that's not Man City. Man United have a game in hand, and I believe I checked the schedule. It's actually against Chelsea as well, and they go ahead and win that. We face now against Brighton a couple days before the real Leipzig game. Brighton away from home at the Amex, and Martinelli and Timber get the job done. A 2-1 narrow win against Brighton. That's now 3 wins in a row in the Premier League as we still look to put on a title charge. We now have Leipzig in the Champions League, but quickly, did Man United play? They did not. Spurs didn't play as well. Oh, no, Spurs did play. Spurs did play. They lost. Spurs lost. Did they lose or did they draw? Spurs lost to Nottingham Forest. We are now in second over over Tottenham. Liverpool have a game in hand, which could go up to 70 points, but they'll still be behind us. Where is Manchester United? Manchester United beat Chelsea. Manchester United have Liverpool. That's a massive game. I mean, one team's at least going to drop points. If both teams could drop points, that'd be great. But now it's time to focus on Champions League football. RB Leipzig away from home in the first leg of the Champions League. We are going with our full-string team despite Gabriel and Saliba being a little bit tired in the fitness retrospect. But Martinelli, Jesus, and Saka have been absolutely tearing it up front. Odegaard, Rice, and Partey have been a key trio in that midfield. We're going to look to get the job done as it looks like Ramsdale has gotten the full nod over David Raya at that starting goalkeeper spot. RB Leipzig away from home in the first leg of the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Gabriel Jesus starts it off by intercepting the ball, finding Saka, finding Odegaard now. Martin Odegaard to kick things off here. Martin Odegaard, 3 minutes in, gives Arsenal the lead. It's 1-0 for the Gunners away from home. Obviously, y'all know by now away goals don't matter, so this doesn't really matter in retrospect. But a good start here from Arsenal. 1-0. Timo Werner now on the ball. Timo Werner in for Bargamotter. Now in for Olmo, in for Openda, and it's 1-1. They level it up. Saka on the corner. Gabriel again. Gabriel, he'll score that one. 2-1 for Arsenal. Corners are OP this year, at least on career mode. It's 2-1 for Arsenal. We take the lead right before halftime against Leipzig. Timber, Partey, in for Odegaard. Odegaard in for Jesus. He'll lay it off for Declan Rice. Blasted in at the top of the net. It's 3-1 here against Leipzig. 3-1. And Declan Rice gives us a 2-goal advantage here away from home. Partey wins the ball. Back heel pass. Thomas into Jesus. Jesus now back to Odegaard, and Martin Odegaard to make it for a 3-goal advantage. And we still got 28 minutes left to go here. Mugamante. What did I just say? Mugamante and Bargamonte. Openda. Haidara. Ramsdale saves, and he will pick up his own rebound. It spilled out. Was going towards the direction of the net. Got up and got it again. Diamande now. He's playing center DM right now. Sangari. In for Eddie Nketiah. Eddie Nketiah out wide for Martinelli. Gabriel Martinelli back post for Martin Odegaard. Couldn't get there. The defender was there first. Declan Rice wins the second ball. It'll fall for Eddie Nketiah. And he's going to toss and turn and lose the ball. Trippier. He gets one back for Leipzig. They give him a little bit of fight left for that second leg. It's 4-2. There's no way we should be dominant. It should be 4-1. It's a 4-2 win away from home in the first leg. I'm happy about that. I can't lie. I'm not happy they got that second goal. It means we have to play a little bit more focused in that second leg. Couldn't play a little bit lenient. But when we come back, if I can get my damn controller that just fell on the ground. Man United lost against Liverpool 2-1. We are now 6 points behind them, but with a game in hand, that could turn to 3 points if we win that game in hand. And we still have Man United to play as well, so that is a great thing as well. We'll play Man United, not next episode, but towards the latter end of the season. Next episode, we have Villa Leipzig in the second leg. Tottenham, maybe Chelsea. I might sim through Chelsea and play if need be. Chelsea, definitely playing against Tottenham. And then maybe the first leg of the semifinals of the Champions League if we obviously don't choke this Leipzig game. If you enjoyed the episode, leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.